After 60, every item in your wardrobe should earn its place, and few pieces carry as much power and presence as a well-chosen coat. Whether you're running errands, meeting friends, or traveling for a family visit, your outerwear is the first thing people notice. It sets the tone before you even say a word. But here's the truth. Most women over 60 don't need a closet full of coats. What they need are just a few smart, versatile jackets that blend comfort, elegance, and personality without feeling frumpy or outdated. In this video, we'll walk you through the 3 timeless coat styles that every woman after 60 should own. These are pieces that frame the body beautifully, adapt to your lifestyle, and carry the kind of effortless charm that never goes out of style. Because at this stage, style should feel as natural as confidence, and your coat should speak for you before you even open your mouth. The classic trench coat, timeless, elegant, and effortless. There's a reason the trench coat has been a fashion staple for over a century. It works. Not just on the runway or in glossy magazines, but in real life, for real women, and especially after 60, when we care less about trends and more about what truly flatters us, the trench coat becomes a quiet hero in our wardrobe. It's the kind of outerwear that does everything at once. It elongates the body, softens the shoulders, defines the waist, and adds a touch of structure without ever feeling stiff. It tells the world you're polished, put together, and yes, still full of style. But not all trench coats are created equal. The key to wearing a trench coat beautifully after 60 lies in 3 things: fit, fabric, and function. Let's start with fit. For mature bodies, the trench should skim the silhouette, not hug too tightly, not hang too loose. Look for a style that hits around mid-thigh or just below the knee. A belted waist gives shape, but make sure the belt sits comfortably without cinching too hard. Raglan sleeves or gentle tailoring at the shoulders help soften the upper body, especially if you're sensitive about posture or rounding. Next, fabric. A good trench coat isn't too heavy and definitely not too shiny. Choose a matte finish in a lightweight but structured fabric like cotton blend twill or gabardine. These drape naturally, don't wrinkle easily, and hold their shape even with everyday wear. Avoid bulky linings or stiff collars that add unnecessary volume or fuss. And now, function. A trench coat should serve your lifestyle. That means deep pockets, easy buttons or snaps, and a weather-resistant shell, because style means nothing if the wind sneaks through or your phone doesn't fit in your pocket. Look for small but smart details: sleeve tabs, back vents for movement, or removable linings for year-round wear. Now let's talk about color. While beige is the classic, don't limit yourself. Navy, olive, slate gray, even a deep wine tone can flatter mature skin and silver hair beautifully. The goal is understated sophistication, a color that works with everything but still feels like you. Why is the trench so powerful for women over 60? Because it balances elegance and ease. You can wear it over jeans and a tee and look instantly refined. Or you can throw it over a dress and feel ready for dinner with friends. It doesn't try too hard, it simply frames you in the best light. Let me share a quick story. Sandra, 68, used to avoid coats altogether. She said they made her feel bulky and hidden. But one day she tried on a sand-colored trench with a gentle waist tie, and everything changed. It felt like it belonged on me, she told me. Not like I was covering up, but like I was completing something. That's what the right coat should do. It doesn't hide you, it highlights you. So if you don't yet own a trench, consider it your wardrobe's quiet upgrade. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it will make you feel strong, stylish, and completely yourself every time you wear it. The soft knit jacket, comfort that doesn't compromise style. Not every day calls for structure. Sometimes you want a layer that moves with you, breathes with you, and feels like a gentle embrace, not a stiff uniform. That's where the soft knit jacket comes in. A knit jacket bridges the gap between fashion and function. It gives the polish of a blazer but the ease of a cardigan. For women over 60, it's the ultimate smart casual piece. You can dress it up for lunch, layer it for a flight, or toss it over a tank top for a walk through the park. It doesn't demand attention, but it gets it because it flatters without fuss. The magic of the knit jacket lies in its flexibility. As we age, rigid fabrics and boxy tailoring become less forgiving. We want clothes that move with us, not against us. Knit jackets are made from soft materials like cotton blends, Wool knits, or jersey fabrics that stretch slightly, adapt to our shape, and allow natural movement without clinging too tightly. The result is comfort you can trust and style you can feel confident in. Now, when choosing your knit jacket, there are a few things to look for. First, the cut. Aim for a silhouette that's slightly structured around the shoulders, gently shaped at the waist, and ends around the hip. This length balances the torso and works well whether you're petite or tall. Avoid styles that hang shapelessly. They tend to make you look tired or bulky. Second, the collar. A shawl collar or subtle lapel adds softness around the neck and brings focus upward, especially flattering if you've noticed slight sagging in the jawline or neck area. If you prefer a clean neckline, a collarless edge with piping detail can still give a finished look. Third, the texture. Ribbed knits, waffle textures, or lightly heathered fabrics add dimension to your outfit without being loud. They catch the light, soften lines, and make everything feel cozier. One of the knit jacket's biggest strengths is its versatility. You can pair it with tailored pants, casual jeans, or even a midi dress. Add a long necklace or a printed scarf, and the outfit transforms effortlessly. For cooler evenings, layer it under a heavier coat or wear it buttoned over a turtleneck. It's like a trusted friend, always ready, always gentle, never too much. Take Ann, 72. She told me she has 5 knit jackets and no 2 are the same. One for the farmer's market, one for church, one that lives by her front door for chilly morning walks. They're my second skin, she said, but way more flattering. And that's the key. We often think comfort means giving up on style, but a soft knit jacket proves otherwise. It hugs without squeezing. It drapes without dragging. And above all, it makes you feel like yourself, at ease, elegant, and completely free. So the next time you find yourself wondering what to wear that feels just right, not too dressy, not too casual, reach for your knit jacket. It won't let you down. The statement. Coat. Confidence, color, and personal style. After 60. As we get older, many of us fall into the trap of playing it safe, especially when it comes to what we wear. Neutrals, basics, the same coat we've worn for a decade. And while there's nothing wrong with simplicity, sometimes you need a little spark. Something that doesn't whisper practical, but declares, I still have something to say. That's where the statement coat comes in. It's the third essential piece in your post-60 wardrobe, and it's the one that reminds the world and yourself that style never has to fade. A statement coat doesn't have to be loud or outrageous. It just needs to reflect your personality. Maybe it's a bold color that makes your eyes pop. Maybe it's a pattern you've always loved but never dared to wear. Maybe it's an unexpected texture, like velvet or boiled wool, that makes you feel luxurious every time you slip it on. What makes it powerful is that it stands out. It turns heads, but not because it's flashy, because it's authentically you. In a world where mature women are often told to blend in, a statement coat is how you reclaim your space. Let's break it down. 1. Color. After 60, many women naturally lose some contrast in their facial features. Eyebrows may fade, skin may soften. A bold coat in a deep jewel tone, ruby, emerald, sapphire, or even a smoky plum can add vibrancy without needing makeup. These tones are especially flattering against silver or white hair. Even a rich camel or oxblood red can bring warmth and life to your look. 2. Pattern. If you're drawn to patterns but afraid they'll overwhelm you, try structured prints. Houndstooth, subtle florals, or geometric lines work well when balanced with a clean silhouette. Avoid anything too busy or cartoonish. Look for refined prints in muted tones. 3. Shape. A statement coat should flatter your shape, not hide it. Swing coats, A-line cuts, or even slightly oversized styles with a belt can work beautifully, as long as they emphasize movement and grace. Think drama without heaviness. 4. Texture. Texture is an underrated way to make a statement. A soft boucle, plush velvet, or boiled wool adds dimension and richness to your entire outfit. Plus, these fabrics often feel warmer and more comforting against mature skin. Let me share a real example. Claire, 66, used to wear only black. It was safe. It was easy. But one winter, her daughter gave her a bright teal wool coat with big buttons and a classic collar. Claire was hesitant. "Isn't this too loud for me?" she asked. But the moment she wore it to her book club, everyone noticed. "You look radiant," someone said. That night, she didn't just come home with compliments. She came home feeling seen. That's the power of a statement coat. It doesn't just keep you warm, it warms up your spirit. It doesn't ask for permission, it shows up with presence. And here's a secret, you don't need more than one. A single statement coat, carefully chosen, can elevate even your most casual outfit. Jeans and a white tee? Add a fuchsia coat and a pair of earrings. Your art, simple black dress. Throw on a floral swing coat and you're unforgettable. Your statement coat isn't about impressing others. It's about connecting back to your boldness, your joy, your spark. It says, I'm still vibrant, still visible, still very much alive. By the time we reach 60, fashion stops being about following trends and starts being about honoring who we've become. These three coats, the timeless trench, the soft knit jacket, and the bold statement piece, aren't just clothes, they're tools of self-expression. They reflect comfort, grace, and confidence earned through years of experience. You don't need a closet full of options, you just need the right pieces that work with your life, your body, and your spirit. So the next time you reach for your coat before heading out the door, ask yourself, does this piece make me feel seen, strong, beautiful? If the answer is yes, then you're doing it right. Because true style at any age doesn't try to impress. It simply reveals the woman you've always been